David Phillips, president of CDS, and this is Fonzie Phillips, our vice president for relaxation. He does an excellent job for us on that. Have we had a great year? Has it been a wonderful year? This pandemic? Oh, it's been a disaster. But what are we going to do? Give up? Throw up our hands and stop? Not at all. What we're going to do is try to do better this next year because we're going to have more opportunity. And so what do we want to do? As my mentor Zig Ziglar said, we want to sharpen the saw so that when we get out there and cut, we got a really sharp saw and it's going through that wood like cutting through warm butter. We want to eat the right foods and moderate what we eat. In that regard, I lost 100 pounds in this year sharpening the saw, so I've been sharpening away. We want to get enough sleep, 7 to 9 hours a night. You want to begin, if you're not exercising, or to change up your exercise, because experts say that does better if you do a little something different every day and you don't get bored with it. You want to read and study uplifting materials, things that are spiritually uplifting and that help you learn. And now that you've taken care of yourself and you're on your best game, you want to take care of your meaningful relationships with your family and with your potential clients or your potential customers. So you want to stay in touch with them during this time, either on the telephone or through the Skype or Zoom. I know we're all a little bit fatigued with Zoom, but it sure has been a blessing to be able to keep us in touch. And where do you want to turn your attention now? You got to know that nothing lasts forever, and the night is always darkest before the dawn. So this pandemic is getting ready to be behind us. We've got a couple more months of vaccinations, and hopefully herd immunity will be upon us, and we can get out there and do our work as we normally would and be with people like we want to be. But you might want to get somebody to help you look at your pitch or your presentation and to rehearse that so that you're on your best game when you go out there to talk to people. But be ready when the opportunity persists. You don't want to be like the vaccine when they first started and they had all the vaccine and nobody to deliver it to. They didn't have a system set up to put it in place. So get ready and know that things are going to get better soon and you're going to be able to help people. But you need to set up the processes so that if you do have a new demand and your business picks up, that you can service it. So the best time to build a roof is before it rains. So let's get out there and start hammering away and try to plant our garden. One of the people that was one of my best mentors is named Jim Rohn. Many of you have heard of him and have some of his books and materials. But he had a wonderful series called The Seasons of Life, and it talked about all the different things that happen through a lifetime. And it really comes right out of Ecclesiastes 3:1 through 8. And it talks about there's a time for everything. There's a time for planting, a time for reaping, a time for birth, and a time for death. There's also the great Pete Seeger song, Turn, Turn, Turn by the Byrds. So let's get out there and turn the soil and turn, and plant some crops and get ready to have the harvest next year because it's going to be a much better year. So good luck. Let us know if we can help you.